Well, good morning. It's 5:15 in the morning. We are on a 60-foot Azmuit. I've already destroyed my knee right here because there's, 6 inches between this and that. So that's going to be fun. We've got a tender outside that frankly doesn't work. It only goes in reverse. It's nearly attached to the back of the boat. The front chock isn't even secured down, and it's basically just ratcheted strapped to the back of the boat. So that's about useless and a massive liability. We have at least an EPIRB. We found 2 life jackets. There's no toolbox on board. I literally just borrowed a life raft, so we have at least something. I don't know what this is. And we're heading to Boston. So come on and follow along on a 60-foot Azmuit from Charleston up to Boston. All right, uneventful 5:55 off the dock. DL is leaving behind us. So is Cristobal. They're pulling off right now as well. So we got a little train heading out with us. The sun is just peeking up. Looks like a beautiful morning. Very little wind. We're supposed to have 2 feet 6 second seas today. I'm hoping that's the case because that tender is completely deflated and not really sitting down all that well on those chocks. Again, the forward one isn't even connected to the deck. So this morning's run is up to Beaufort, North Carolina. I haven't figured out where we're going after that. I think Virginia somewhere, maybe Cape May, which is like a 15-hour ride. From there up to Connecticut, and then from Connecticut on to Boston, I believe. So stick around, let's see what a 60-foot Azmuit has in store for us. All right, we are heading to Frying Pan Shoal. We are as far out as we are going to get, probably about 25 miles offshore. Seas are great, like 2 feet, 6 seconds maybe. And we're just kind of sitting here talking, just hanging out. Hi, Madison. That's Madison. She's my mate. She's come along on this wonderful journey. How do you like it so far?
Loving it.
Yeah.
Loving every second.
So we're just kind of hanging out. Really, the seas aren't bad. And we hear this big thud. And we're like, what the heck is that? And we lost our ceiling in one of the staterooms. It just kind of came crashing down on us. And we're not even rocking all that much. So the tender on the upside is still attached to the boat, which is great news.
Should probably double check that.
Yeah, now that we lost our ceiling, let's go check the tender, which is completely useless. It's completely deflated. So I have a life raft. Still got a thing that blows up in the back of the boat, so we're good. And as usual, we've been doing fuel calculations. Madison, what do you think? Are we gonna make it or not?
We're getting it close, but we're gonna make
We
it.
have what, like an hour reserve?
An hour reserve,
Yeah.
maybe less. So
Right. Yeah,
power
maybe less.
positivity.
We'll see what happens. There's the point of no return. Once we get to Frying Pan Shoal, we literally need to that's it. That's all we got. And we've got to go. So I'm going to make one more calculation before we get there, which should be in about an hour. And there's a bunch of boats out, which is quite nice. And got some snacks. We're ready to go. Beaufort tonight. We're going to go to Aqua for dinner. You've never been to Beaufort.
No.
It's a cool little town, neat little town. I'm going to take you there. We'll meet Michael and then grab a drink, walk the town. Tomorrow, probably Virginia, Little Creek, and then I think to Atlantic City. And then from Atlantic City on to Westbrook, and then Westbrook on to Boston.
We're going gambling.
We're going to go gambling with the $3 I have in my pocket. That's it. That's about all I can afford. I'm a captain. All right, we'll see what happens when we get to Frying Pan Shoal. All right, we're not doing a dinner meal, but we're gonna do a lunch meal. So one of my friends gave me fresh grouper, so we're doing grouper tacos, right? Woo! Underway, and the pan's sliding all over the place. But grouper tacos, we got some salsa, some fresh cilantro, some lime, and I'm gonna get out the tortillas in just a hot second. So this is what we're having for lunch. We have other meat for tomorrow, lunch meat, but this is fresh, so we're gonna cook this up right now fresh, and bump that up to 9. Have some fresh tacos. We got how many hours we got left? 4.5. 4.5 hours left. We're theoretically supposed to have enough fuel. We'll see what happens with that. We were gonna go outside tomorrow. That's gonna be a hard no based upon what we're doing right now. I just don't think that we're gonna have enough fuel to get around Hatteras and then up to Virginia. So we're gonna change it up. We're gonna run Pamlico Sound and then up to Virginia, and then I don't know, Cape May or something like that after that. We'll see. I'm gonna finish up these tacos. Maybe I'll show you the end result. All right, last batch. It won't stay on the stove. You ask how we cook. Well, underway. Usually a lot better than this, but that's the end result right there. Group of tacos. Madison, what do you think?
10 out of 10.
Nice. All right, this is a COA video. So we have 16.24 nautical miles left. That's 45 minutes. We have 46 nautical miles remaining, 121 gallons, 1.8 hours left, and 41 minutes left. So theoretically, in theory, we should have plenty of fuel to get to the entrance. What do you think?
Theoretically.
We just got an alarm saying low fuel, which we're obviously aware of. We've got 14%. So once we get into the entrance, we are going to back it down and go a little bit slower. It's only like another half hour into the marina, so that's not too bad. Theoretically, we've got enough. Less than 16 nautical miles left to go. I don't like getting this low on fuel. It's just not what I normally do, but theoretically I was told that this boat can do it. We are not gonna go around Hatteras tomorrow. That's a hard no on this boat. Not gonna do it. Well, see if we can get to the dock. All right, well, we safely made it in with 44 gallons left, 6%. Nope, never again will we do that. This boat can't do Charleston to Beaufort without stopping for fuel, and we had a perfect day today, so that was really bad. I think the other captain has his knots, miles per hour, gallons per mile, and everything else kind of wrong. He's got it all confused, so I'm going to change all that once I get done fueling. And I just opened up the valve on the fuel tank, the sight glass, and it went all the way down to 0. All of the fluid went completely away out of the sight glass. So got that going for us. All right, well, good morning. We're already off. We were off the dock at 6 o'clock. Madison, how'd you like Beaufort?
I loved Beaufort. I loved Beaufort so much, especially the locals.
Neat little town?
Neat little town.
Yeah. Did you like Michael?
Oh, I love Michael. I gave him one of my cookies. I made sure it was soft for him. He needed it soft. But he was very nice, actually. He's
missing a couple teeth, but we still love him. He's super, super nice. Anyway, like I said this in the last video. If you guys are up here, go to Finn's Fuel Dock and Fuel and Restaurant. Michael's there. Give him a call. Super nice. He's definitely accommodating, and he'll hook you guys up. Like I said, I follow him wherever he goes up in Beaufort. So we're on the ICW, just passing Jarrett Bay, right back there. I didn't do all of the other little stuff coming out of the marina because I had my hands full, just not trying to run aground. So, you know, either video or run aground, whatever. That's an FD75. So that's sort of like Skyline up there, except for we have the FD87. So newer model to Skyline. You guys have seen me on Skyline before. That's very similar to that. Coming up to a bridge. So I don't know where we're going to run Pamlico Sound today, but I don't know where we're actually going to end up. We may end up in AYB. We may end up in Little Creek. We may end up in, I don't know, maybe Coinjock. Who knows if we can't get the North Landing Bridge before 5 o'clock. So we'll see where we get to in a few hours. I'll start making that decision. We may have to stop at Coinjock and take some fuel on. Yesterday, we came in and we had, how much left?
Oh my God. I think 20 on each. So
Yeah.
it's like 44.
Yeah, 44 gallons left total in both tanks. So we were basically out. We had 6% left. That is not a margin that I feel comfortable with, or Madison for that matter. Did you like that?
No.
No. It's not a great feeling when you're offshore and you only have, 40 gallons left in the boat and you're burning 60. Anyway, so we're going to try not to do that today, and that was one of the impetuses for us not to even go offshore today, because it's still beautiful. I would love to have just gone offshore. I would have made 2 course corrections and we would have been in Virginia. Now we're going to go through Pamlico and up through the creeks and everything. It's going to take a lot longer and a little bit harder, but it's okay because we won't run out of fuel. So we might stop in Coinjock to pick up some fuel and then head on to AYB or Little Creek.
And a t-shirt from Marley.
And a t-shirt from Marley. All right, good call. Forgot about that. She loves her t-shirt from Coinjock. She never wears anything I get her, but she loves that t-shirt from Coinjock. So if we can, we'll stop for fuel, get her on the t-shirt, and then keep moving on. All right, we got 40s. One there. One there. Morgan Inlet. Right there. On the inside. I've done plenty of videos on the outside of that. They're still never coming in. Manio, Bon Cheese right there. And that's the entrance coming in right through there. And right there, coming up, Coinjock for some t-shirts and fuel. And then AYB from there. We've made reservations for the evening at AYB, and then I've made reservations in Cape May just because this boat can't go that far. So that's where we're gonna go. And then from Cape May to Connecticut in Westbrook, I think it should make that. I've got to now look at my routing for that and see if that will make it. If not, there's at least plenty of spots in Connecticut for us to pull in and stop, grab a little fuel, and then get to Westbrook, and then we'll see if we can make Boston. So we need to redo the whole entire trip program just because we're not going as far as we thought we were going to go. So beautiful day out here in Pamlico Sound. Almost out of it, right up in there. Coinjock next, and then on to AYB. Madison, welcome to Coinjock. What'd you think?
I think that man's in his underwear.
That's awesome. Yep. Welcome to North Kakalaka. All right, so here's Coinjock. Seriously, what do you think? Better or worse than you thought?
Honestly, it's better than I thought.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a mobile over there. And they've got
Yeah, that mobile hasn't worked in 30 years.
I'm getting the t-shirt though.
Yep, we're getting that's literally, hey, Block Island. That's literally why we are stopping, is to get t-shirts right now. Mostly for Marley because she wants matching t-shirts. So here we are taking a 10-minute detour to grab a drink and not a alcoholic beverage. Just to clarify.
The Coast Guard watching.
Yes, that's the Coast Guard is watching. We are just going to get a non-alcoholic drink and some shirts and probably a sweatshirt because Boston's freaking cold.
Cold, it's gonna be like 60 at night.
Yeah, that's cold. We're not used to that. All right, let's get some t-shirts. All right, well, Coinjock was a success, and as usual, we had to pass the biggest boat on the ICW in the smallest spot. So, how'd you like Coinjock?
Coinjock was awesome.
You got the sweatshirt?
Yeah, I got the sweatshirt, I got the Coinjock camo.
Nice. And I think Marley's got what she wants. We are trying to outrun this storm here. There's another princess behind us, and there's all kinds of rain. I mean, we are just on the edge of it. There's thunder, lightning, all kinds of stuff coming down through here. And I mean, we're like right on, it's been just rolling through. We've been watching it come through. So hopefully we can get through this. But right there's the line. and you can see that it's just raining right up in there. So that guy's almost getting wet back there. We saw it coming from Coinjock. I'm like, oh, we gotta go. So we did. I think we might miss it. So first bridge that we're trying to get is North Landing. That closes at 5 o'clock. We should make that without a problem. And then from there, we've got a cadence of 10 knots all the way upriver to AYB, which is where we're gonna stop. We're gonna figure out our fuel situation and figure out where we're going next. Woo! So far, we've been able to stave it off, but I mean, you can see right there. It's just coming across. We're getting a couple little drops, but it is all white out right there right now. That sailboat we passed a little bit earlier is just getting pummeled right now. Hopefully we stay out of it. If not, we'll go down below, but looks like we got better sailing up here. Hey, firefighting training. That's kind of cool. North Landing Bridge, we've made the 4 o'clock, which is awesome because they don't open at 5. So this is the last bridge. Here, I'll switch up with you because we got you're still in forward gear, you know. We're careening towards the bridge. There you go. It's fine. We're good. Everything's fine. That's good. All right. Only one span opens. I'll switch up with you. So the left span is what is going to open. So we'll go through that. If you guys remember 2 weeks ago when we came through here, there was another boat. We had a timed time arrival to the bridge, and there was that other Azmuit or whatever the heck it was behind us, and they didn't understand that I literally had a timed arrival here, and they flew past us and then waited here for a half an hour to have the bridge open, and we got here 5 minutes before the bridge opened and nicely went through the bridge. Then he yelled and screamed at the bridge operator because only one span was open. He didn't think he was going to be able to go through. So that was quite the comic relief show, if I do say so for myself, because there was a bunch of dinglings trying to get through the bridge here. But anyway, we're going to watch the fire drill, come a little bit closer up to the bridge, and we're going to watch it open. All right, North Landing Bridge just opened and closed for us. Madison was supposed to do a video of us going through that single span of that bridge, and we had to suck our guts in to get through the bridge because it was so tight at 35 feet and we're 18 or something like that. So yeah, almost double the length to get through. But, well, somebody called me and she couldn't use my phone, so
I was distracted by the firefighting drill.
It's still your fault. It's still your fault. So, Centerville is next. We've got to keep a cadence of 10 knots in order to make that. I don't know where the guys behind us went. There's nothing between where they were and that bridge. And I hope to make it because I think that was the last bridge. I think they closed between 5 and 8 for the rush hour traffic. So hopefully they'll get through. I don't know. I didn't see them behind us, but that would really stink if they didn't plan that correctly. I still don't see them back there. Maybe I'll check on AIS because we don't have AIS on this boat. All right, Centerville is next. Next stop, Centerville. Finally, after 2 hours of training, the bridge is opened. So we got the North Landing, but this also closes at 4 o'clock. I read it wrong. I thought we closed at 5. So we missed it. So we had to stay here for 2 hours. So Madison got 2 hours worth of training. How'd you like the training?
It went really well. I have learned a lot. I'm still slightly afraid because this is a yacht, but
you can go.
Great teacher.
Thank you. Now we're gonna see if she can't put a multi-million-dollar yacht through a bridge, or no, through a hole with an open span. Right? Let's see if she can do this. Port forward only. Nope. Port forward only. See how you're dragging over to port side? You got them still both forward. There you go. Just your port forward. All right, now you're lined back up again. Good. And we've hopefully snarled up traffic.
Yeah, I just pissed off everybody in the river today, but...
No, that's all right. That is all right. Oh, there's only a line of traffic down there.
Holy moly.
Thank you.
All for us. Don't you feel special?
Yep. Centerville, thank you for the opening. Have a great weekend. All right, so AYB is right up there. We've got the train bridge. Hopefully that won't go down. And then one more bridge, which is 65 feet, which we don't worry about. And then AYB. So great job.
Yay!
Did our route planning while we were waiting. 170 miles to Cape May tomorrow. And then we haven't decided yet. We might go outside to Block Island. Watch your heading. Come back to me in a little bit. She's so thrilled that she got through without...
I just stopped driving.
She just stopped driving the boat. She had paralysis because she's like, I did great. I'm going to stop and do something stupid now.
We're still in 10 feet of water. Right.
And we can throttle up right past here. So we're going to throttle up. We're going to get to AYB. Maybe Madison will dock the boat.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, she's not going to dock the boat.
That's so true. I'm not.
No?
One day.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys in a little bit at AYB.